Hey guys, it's Beth. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about characters and the characters that really make us realize that characters can be something more than just a character, if that makes sense. Sorry, I have a little bit of a cold, my head's a little muddled, and today could probably be entitled What David Bowie Meant to Me. I know many of you, probably most of you, have heard at this point that David Bowie succumbed to his fight against cancer. I believe yesterday he went peacefully in his sleep, apparently, 2 days after his 69th birthday. So he had a good life, and he had a very glamorous life. And he is also one of the reasons that I understood that you could be more than one thing, and that you could be all of these amazing things, or you could create all of these amazing things. When I was probably 6 or 7, I watched the movie The Labyrinth for the first time. And I am now 30, almost 31, and it is still my favorite movie of all time. I watch it as much as possible. I can turn on the soundtrack and fall asleep, and it's like I'm watching the entire movie in my head. I don't miss any parts. I get to see the whole thing uninterrupted, and it's wonderful. I remember listening to, I think it was probably Ground Control to Major Tom was on the radio. My dad and I have listened to classic rock together my entire life. As long as I can remember, we've listened to classic rock. I love classic rock. And we were listening to the radio one day, and that song came on, and he was singing it, and I was kind of nodding along. I've never been too sure about that song, and he said, "Beth, that's the Goblin King." And I remember him telling me that it was the Goblin King singing, and I was like, no, that's not Jareth. Jareth sings, Voodoo Baby and Within You, and he said, no, that's David Bowie, and he plays the Goblin King. And at that point, I was probably 7 or 8, and I knew that actors played different roles, and you could be all these different characters, and I read all these books, and so I knew what a character was, but I didn't really get that you could be an actor and a musician, and you could write the music, and you could do, and so that kind of helped me see that you could do all of these things. And I've always been interested in writing characters, and I really kind of looked at, and as I've grown older, I've looked at more of what David Bowie did and who he was. I mean, how many different personas did he have? And, you can see all of that, and that just really kind of, I don't know, it's one of the things that helped me realize all of the different ways that you could be yourself and show yourself and be these different aspects in writing and in reading and in music and in movies. And he did it all. And so, you don't have to be the person who writes fantasy for children and that's it. You don't have to be the person who writes adult mysteries and that's it. You can be James Patterson and write pirate books for 5th grade boys and adult murder mysteries. You can be J.K. Rowling. You can be whoever you want to be, and you can change it up as often as you want to change it up. And if you want to wear a bodysuit and glitter, go for it. I'm probably not going to be doing that with you. However, I will be more than happy to be singing songs from the Labyrinth while I write weird little children's books and then switch over to my adult novel, because David Bowie showed that you could do whatever, whenever, because you could. And so that's just my little take on the Labyrinth and David Bowie, and just, rest in peace, David Bowie. I hope you guys have a great day. If you have comments, if you love the Labyrinth, you want to say anything, leave me a comment down below. Can't wait to hear from you. Until next time, bye.